Go.
Green and blue skies bearing down on Bainbridge, Georgia. Welcome to the Dick CPAC Tires and Wheel Bassmaster Elite Lake Seminole, presented by Hardee's. I'm Tommy Sanders along with Mark Zona. Obviously, our time is going to be short here. We're dealing with a shortened day with the weigh-in coming up just minutes away. Let's get right to it. Who has owned this tournament since day 2, and how's he done?
I'm trying to double document this whole thing that's going to go on.
It's going to be a disaster.
I mean, it's going to get bad here in southern Georgia here in a minute. Yep. Here's the deal. Brett Height has blown this thing away. We're going to start the weigh-in here shortly. He has done it with a bladed jig, but I am not kidding you. This is going to be a unbelievable weigh-in for what's coming northwest of here right now. But the best way to put it, Brett Height has done his job. This thing is hitting right now, Tommy Sanders.
Absolutely, yeah. He went out today with a 10-pound, and here we go. It is about to get. Are we going inside? We're going to go inside. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Yep.
This way.
Here we go. Bring his whole wire in?
Yeah, bring the whole wire in.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck.
Get Zona out of here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
All right, okay.
All right.
This trailer is about to get rolled over, so that should be good.
Mercer just made the comment for us to help rescue him if it looks bad. Well, we're there.
That's it. If you look at your radar, if you got another screen open, and check out radar for Bainbridge, a big red bow coming this way and one right behind it. So that's why they're wrapping up the tournament at 1 p.m. today. The 10-pound lead started today with Brett Height. Maybe some thought at the start of the day, well, that could be a chance for the other guys to slip in, but Height was having none of that.
Actually, Davey Height, who's been helping us out here, Davey Height made the comment, this is exactly what Height wanted. Wind, overcast for the way he's fishing with that bladed jig. And he has, let me just put it this way. We're going to get it in the Bassmaster show that's going to air in a couple weeks. Why he is so dominant with a bladed jig, because when he catches them on it, nobody can touch him. He blows tournaments away, and we're going to really break that down in that show that we do together.
Let's talk quickly about how Lake Seminole has performed this week. Oh, quickly, very quickly.
Yeah,
I mean, okay. No, we're going to wrap up because the weather's coming. They want to get the weigh-in underway. Hey, Dave Mercer coming up with Dave Mercer's coming up with the weigh-in just moments away. Early weigh-in today, 1 p.m. It was scheduled for. We're a little beyond that now, but it's right now.
You're going to be part of the world's quickest Bassmaster Elite Series weigh-in. We're going to fire these anglers through here and see how this works out. Before we bring our first angler across the stage, I want to just take a quick moment. We know our friends from Dick CPAC Tires and Wheels are here. They're the presenting sponsor for this, along with Hardee's. And how fitting that this torrential rainstorm, Dick CPAC Tires makes the most incredible off-road tires, and you may need a pair of Dick CPAC tires to get out there today. Going to bring up our tournament director, Mr. Trip Weldon, and get started here. We have 12 anglers, started with 108, cut it down to 50. Now just 12 remain. We will crown our champion in just a few minutes. Come on, Trip, let's get this party started. Trip, we are going to have the world's fastest weigh-in here.
We are, and first of all, everybody be safe. You know, it's not worth the fish getting hurt, so if it gets real bad, we advise you to go to your vehicles. So we're going to rock and roll through here. You know, we said it'd be here around 2, and it's beat us to the punch, so we got to get these anglers safe and back in their vehicles, and headed to Black Florida next week. Great week this week. Appreciate everybody coming out, and just hate it turned out like this. We're still going to have fun.
Great support from Bainbridge, and not only just history for the world's fastest weigh-in, but the first drive-in movie theater weigh-in. All those cars parked out there. Let's bring through our first angler, a former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion and a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Blackbird, South Carolina. Let me hear it for Andy Montgomery. Dude, I was waiting for you to come over there. You scared me. Andy Montgomery, today, 4 pounds, 12 ounces, and you're going to make your way down to Palatka, Florida. We got them guys ready to go? Okay, we're going to bring through our next. All right, we're going to keep on rolling. Thank you guys very much. And once again, I want to remind you to be safe. Our next angler, oh golly, it's Shaw Grigsby. Come on, Shaw. It's a little inclement out, I hear. Shaw, I'm glad you're safe. Good day today?
Well, I mean, as good as I can be expected. I caught 5 and had one decent one.
11 pounds at 9 ounces for Shaw Grigsby. Currently moves into second place. An incredible event, no matter what way you look at it. We'll see you down the road in Palatka, Florida, as we keep on rolling through. Our next angler, his first Bassmaster Elite Series event, Justin Lucas. Justin Lucas is 5-time winner in the FLW events. And his first Bassmaster Elite Series event here. Justin, I can guarantee you they're not all like this, but I hope we spend a lot of Sundays with you. Today, 4 pounds, 7 ounces, and heading down the road to Palatka, Florida. 3 down. Let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler, a 3-time Bassmaster winner from Boerne, Texas. Let's hear it for Byron Velvick. Byron Velvick had a big day yesterday. Today, 2 fish, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. Going to hold up one of those fish real quick. Let's hear it for Byron Velvick.
Come in.
We're going to keep them rolling through.
Here's the Livingston lure. I caught him all on. Take it.
That's it. I got it. Free lure. That worked out good. Keep them going from Mayflower, Arkansas. K-Pink, Kevin Short. Kevin Short, a 5-time Bassmaster winner. The last time we had an Elite Series event shortened due to inclement weather. Well, guess who won it? K-Pink in that event. Let's see how it worked out this time. He's got 5 fish, needs 11 pounds and an ounce. 15 pounds, 11 ounces, a brand new leader, and Kevin Short. Kevin, you are leading this whole deal, and generally we put you out there in a hot seat. We're not going to do that. We're going to get you to hang out here for a few minutes, though. See how this works out.
All right, works for me. Thanks.
All right, our next angler from Mount Ida, Arkansas, left in second place earlier today. Let me hear it for Mark Davis. He's the 1995 Bassmaster Classic champion and a 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. And we are happy you're back safe. 61 pounds, 15 ounces start of the day. He's got 5 fish, looking for 14.8. 18 pounds, 10 ounces, a brand new leader. With that, we say goodbye to Kevin Short and hello to Mark Davis. Mark, yeah, you're leading this whole deal, and I'm sure you're just as happy to be back here.
Yeah, I'm glad to make it in. It's been a little bit of a stressful day, and actually I caught a lot of fish, caught them early, and it kind of slowed down after that. But you know, it was sort of a 1-horse race. I don't know how it's going to shake out, but I've got a feeling that I knew I had to catch a load, and I didn't. I mean, 18 is a pretty good day on a short day, on a day like this, but the fish are really biting good. I've had a limit this morning, 30 minutes.
All right, well, kick back over here. We'll get you to relax for a few minutes and keep them rolling through. Our next angler left the dock in 3rd place this morning from Gainesville, Florida. Let me hear it for Bernie Schultz. Bernie Schultz had 61 pounds, 10 ounces. He left this morning weighing the biggest bass in history here on this body water earlier in the week. Today, 10 pounds, 6 ounces. You started in 3rd and you settled in 3rd right now with 72 pounds even. He's our Carhartt Big Bass champion. 72 pounds even, and that fish weighed 10 pounds at 10 ounces. Congratulations, Bernie, on a great event. I know we'll see you down the road. All right, just a few anglers left to go here. Let's bring through 4-time Bassmaster winner from Jasper, Texas, Todd Faircloth. Todd Faircloth, a 4-time Bassmaster winner. I'm not an electrician, but I learned a long time ago that speakers and electricity doesn't go well with rain, okay? All right, Todd, always great to see you on Sunday. Started today with 56 pounds, 15 ounces. Got 5 fish, looking for 23.11 to take the lead. 27 pounds, 11 ounces. Todd Faircloth rockets to the top of the leaderboard with 84 pounds, 10 ounces. With that, we say goodbye to Mark Davis. We'll see him in just a few days. And those right there are a couple of finned freaks of nature. As the sky opens up and our leaderboard changes, Todd Faircloth with a giant bag, 27 pounds, 11 ounces, going to weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. 7-1, got to be happy with that.
Yeah, man, what a day, what a day. You know, I hit a little flurry about 11 o'clock, and I absolutely wrecked them for about 15 minutes. So, Had a great tournament. Caught them all the last 2 days on a 3/8 ounce Strike King Pure Poison bladed bait, and just had a blast.
All right, we'll kick back and relax right here in our makeshift hot seat. Keep them rolling through from Grove City, Ohio, Charlie Hartley. Charlie Hartley, a former Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Great to have you here on Championship Sunday. 56 pounds even when he left the dock this morning. 1 pound, 7 ounces.
I'm glad it happened today.
All right, we will see you next week in Palatka, Florida. Our next angler, the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Leeds, Alabama, A-Mart Aaron Martins. Aaron Martins had 60 pounds to start at the day. 4 fish today for 12 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to move into 4th place. Hold the fish up real quick. And we'll keep on rolling through. Just few anglers left to go. All right, and we're going to keep on rolling through here, but congratulations on a great finish. Our next angler, the 2004 Bassmaster Classic champion from Emory, Texas, Takahiro Amore. How crazy. 58 pounds, 6 ounces to start at the day. 5 fish here today. 19 pounds, 14 ounces. Talk Rockets into 3rd place with just 1 angler left to go. And that fin freak of nature right there is the reason why. Talk, congratulations on a great finish. We're going to keep on rolling through here. And we have 1 angler left to go. Todd Faircloth put himself in position for Elite Series win number 5, but let's bring out our leader. Had a giant lead going into today, his first ever Bassmaster Elite Series event from Phoenix, Arizona, Britt Height. We're going to get our anglers side by side. One of these guys is going to be your champion, looking for 13 pounds even. 25 pounds, 15 ounces. B. Height wins the fight, becoming the first Bassmaster Elite Series champion of the 2014 season. B. Height owns the Dick C-Pack Bassmaster Elite presented by Hardee's. B. Height is your Bassmaster Elite Series Lake Seminole champion. 97 pounds at 10 ounces. And I know you've dreamed of winning a Bassmaster event for a lot of years. 7 pounds, 13 ounces. Going to take over Carhartt Big Bass of the day. One more time, the most dedicated fishing fans in the world. And your champion, Brent Height. 97 pounds at 10 ounces. I know you've dreamed of this moment for a long time, and I'm sure this wasn't the vision you expected, but hey, there's 107 other guys that will gladly switch spots. Your Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Tell me what's going through your mind.
Oh man, it's pretty special. You know, the season that I've been having the last month and a half that I've been going through, it's kind of on cloud 9. I really have not had time to settle down. I've been home about 4 days in the last month and a half. And, you know, I got to thank my sponsors. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here. My title sponsors are Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits and Evergreen International. Gary makes by far the best soft plastics in the world. Evergreen makes great hard baits and the best rods out there. Sunline, you know, I literally boat flipped 98% of every bass that I caught on 20-pound FC Sniper fluorocarbon. You know, at Minn Kota Motor Guide, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't keep running all the time. They got some great products. Humminbird 360 was a crucial deal for me this week. Being able to stay on the grass line and see what is in front of me it's such an advantage over other fishermen right now. The hookup tackle, every tournament they send me a box of tackle, whatever I need, next day aired. Check those guys out. Let's see, anybody else? Rains Tungsten. You know, it's just, I believe I represent the best people in the industry. Ranger Boats, Evinrude Outboards. Man, just an awesome ride all the time. Those guys stand behind me, the best customer service in the business.
All right, well, let's make this official. Triple hand off the trophy. your 2014 Lake Seminole Bassmaster Elite Series champion, B.A.S.S. The Dixie Pack Bassmaster Elite presented by Hardee's belongs to B.A.S.S. We need to do an interview with him first. We need to do a TV interview with him first. Gary, we gotta do it. All right, real quickly, we're going to get for TV. Come on over here. We got to break it down. I got to ask you, at what point you rolled in here, your first ever Bassmaster Elite Series event? I know you've made the Classic several times before. You've dreamed of winning a Bassmaster event, but at what point this week did you figure you've got the fish, you've got it figured out?
You know, I really struggled. I got here about 9 o'clock from fishing Hartwell on Monday. Got out there about 10, sat down and did all my tackle, and I really had set in my mind I was going to go fish my chatterbait pattern, swim jig pattern like I like to fish for pre-spawn bass. And for 2 days, I did not catch them. I mean, the first day I had one bite. I didn't catch anything. The second day, I caught one 5-pounder in the morning and one 5-pounder in the afternoon, and kind of clued me in a little bit. About 9 o'clock on Wednesday, I found a couple stretches and started running that. What was pretty special is I called my dad and told him I found him, and he was pretty ecstatic. He got pretty excited, and I usually don't call him and say that, and it was just a special moment. You know, everything has to go perfect to win one of these events, and for me to win two in 1 year is just, it's a dream come true, and man, it's really a special thing, and this one's for you, Dad. I wouldn't be the man or the fisherman without him.
You're an incredible angler. I know a lot of people are watching right now, and we refer to you as a freshman, you know, because definitely not a rookie. Tell me where you came from. For people watching right here, you know, you've been fishing bass events for years. This isn't your first ride here with Bass.
Yeah, you know, I think when I was 21 years old, I qualified for the Classic in Chicago. And from then on, I fished the top 150s for 5 years. In 06, I took a year off, and then 07, I started fishing FLW. Been fishing the tour for quite a few years till this last year. I decided to make a change, and I fished the Bass Opens, qualified through the Central Division. Everything went right there. Signed up for the Elites and signed up for the FLW Tour. $65,000 later. In entry fees, and things have been going really good.
That's an investment that has seemed to pay off in a big, big way. One more time for all our viewers watching. Tell me how you caught them. What baits? What was the setup?
You know, this week I did very similar pattern that I won Okeechobee on earlier this year, but literally one bait all week, and that's a chatterbait. Caught them on a green pumpkin chatterbait and a black and blue chatterbait. I got 2 or 3 different trailers I use. Swim and Cinco was by far the key bait for me this week. Just a little bit smaller profile to get those key fish. I caught a couple other ones on some other trailers, but using 20-pound FC Sniper fluorocarbon by Sunline. And like I said, I literally didn't hardly lip any fish and didn't lose any fish. With the Evergreen International, it's a heavy glass rod. That is the key to catching them on a vibrating jig. Everybody asks me what is the key. That is the key. A heavy glass rod. It's very similar to a crankbait, and you want to use that along with a Shimano CI4 new Chronarch. Is the best reel on the market right now for the money.
Well, that's some of the best equipment in the market, but you are at this point in the 2014 season around the universe the most dominant angler of this year. One more time, let me hear it for your champion, Brett Hite. The 2014 Dixie Pack Bassmaster Elite presented by Hardee's belongs to B. Hite. I want to thank all of you. First of all, you're absolutely positively insane, okay? He got paid $100,000 to do this. You did it for free. You guys are incredible. Our viewers online, you have no idea how torrential this is. And good call, Trip. You know, a lot of people might have argued canceling this day early, but your timing was impeccable.
Well, I was about 30 minutes off, unfortunately. I wish we'd have said 12:30, but no. Thanks to everybody, we could release the fish right here. It's literally a lake out here, but thank goodness all 12 of these anglers are back in safe and sound. I urge all of you, go get safe. It's going to be a long night around here in southwest Georgia. So batten down the hatches, and we'll see you down the road in Palatka.
All right, we'll see you there. Of course, make sure you follow action this week. Next event starts on Thursday. You guys can make the drive. I promise it'll be a lot drier. And once again, I want to thank our friends from Dixie Pike Tires and Wheels. And how fitting is this?